Sebagai salah satu fakultas di bawah Universitas Jenderal Sudirman, dengan tagline Creating a Better Future, Fakultas Ekonomi dan Bisnis Universitas Jenderal Sudirman berkewajiban untuk mewujudkan hal tersebut. Fakultas Ekonomi dan Bisnis Universitas Jenderal Sudirman telah mampu meningkatkan kualitas pembelajaran yang dibuktikan dengan perolehan nilai akreditasi A pada semua program studi. Dengan area seluas 37.000 meter persegi sebagai salah satu fakultas di bawah Universitas Jenderal Sudirman nomor 708 dengan tagline Creating a Better Future, Ekonomi dan Bisnis Fakultas Ekonomi dan Bisnis Universitas Jenderal Sudirman adalah tempat ideal untuk kegiatan perkuliahan tersebut. Fakultas Ekonomi dan Bisnis Universitas Jenderal Sudirman telah mampu meningkatkan kualitas pembelajaran, menyelenggarakan 5 program perkuliahan nilai akreditasi A pada semua program studi. Dengan area seluas 37.000 meter persegi sebagai salah satu fakultas profesor Dr. Jenderal Sudirman nomor 708 program pembelajaran Creating a Better Future, Ekonomi dan Bisnis Fakultas Universitas Bisnis Universitas Jenderal Sudirman adalah tempat ideal untuk kegiatan perkuliahan tersebut. Program doktor. Fakultas Ekonomi dan Bisnis Universitas Jenderal Sudirman telah mampu meningkatkan kualitas pembelajaran, menyelenggarakan 5 program perkuliahan sebagai respon terhadap tuntutan semua program studi yang mewajibkan sumber daya manusia yang kompeten. Dengan dasar ekonomi dan bisnis membuka kelas internasional untuk program sarjana dan diploma bisnis internasional. Kelas internasional ini menggunakan bahasa Inggris sebagai media dalam manajemen perkuliahan adalah tempat siswa akan mendapatkan orientasi tentang negara lain baik bahasa maupun budaya lainnya yang akan mendukung pekerjaan mereka terkait dengan bisnis multinasional. Fakultas Ekonomi dan Bisnis membuka program Join Negeri yang merupakan program kerjasama antar perguruan tinggi baik dalam negeri maupun luar negeri untuk melaksanakan suatu program studi secara bersama-sama serta saling mengakui lulusannya. Fakultas Ekonomi dan Bisnis bekerja sama dengan perguruan tinggi luar negeri seperti China, Korea, Malaysia, Jepang, dan Thailand dalam program Knowledge and Culture Sharing. Fakultas Ekonomi dan Bisnis Universitas Jenderal Sudirman mempunyai sistem pembelajaran Student Learning Center yang akan menuntut mahasiswa untuk aktif dan kritis dalam mengikuti proses perkuliahan. Konsep pembelajaran disepakati oleh mahasiswa dan dosen sebelum proses perkuliahan dimulai, sehingga proses perkuliahan berjalan secara aktif dan interaktif. Kualitas tenaga pengajar di Fakultas Ekonomi dan Bisnis Universitas Jenderal Sudirman ditunjukkan dengan budaya meneliti yang terus meningkat dalam beberapa tahun terakhir. Terdapat 3 guru besar di Fakultas Ekonomi dan Bisnis Universitas Jenderal Sudirman. Untuk mendukung proses belajar mengajar dalam program vokasi, Fakultas Ekonomi dan Bisnis Universitas Jenderal Sudirman telah menetapkan berbagai kerjasama dengan berbagai instansi, baik pemerintah maupun swasta. Beasiswa diberikan kepada mahasiswa baik level D3, S1, S2, maupun S3. Beasiswa ditujukan kepada mahasiswa yang berprestasi dan yang membutuhkan bantuan dana pendidikan. Selain itu juga banyak beasiswa yang berasal dari luar negeri, yang ditujukan bagi mahasiswa dan dosen untuk melanjutkan jenjang pendidikan yang lebih tinggi di universitas di luar negeri. Untuk mendukung kinerja perguruan tinggi dengan menyediakan sumber-sumber informasi ilmiah, Fakultas Ekonomi dan Bisnis menyediakan pusat informasi ilmiah yang dilengkapi dengan berbagai macam buku, jurnal ilmiah, serta koleksi multimedia. Terdapat juga fasilitas laboratorium terpadu. Dalam gedung 8 lantai ini, tersedia berbagai macam laboratorium sebagai tempat riset ilmiah, pengukuran, ataupun pelatihan ilmiah. Pengembangan diri tidak harus melalui jalur akademis. Fakultas Ekonomi dan Bisnis Universitas Jenderal Sudirman juga menyediakan berbagai macam unit kegiatan agar mahasiswa dapat mengembangkan minat dan bakatnya di kampus. Batik mengandung makna filosofi mendalam serta begitu kaya dan beragam di tiap wilayah di Nusantara, termasuk Banyumas adalah salah satunya. Untuk itu, sebagai bentuk pengamalan tridharma perguruan tinggi, yaitu pengabdian kepada masyarakat, Fakultas Ekonomi dan Bisnis Universitas Jenderal Sudirman melakukan tindakan dan pendampingan terhadap UKM batik di Banyumas, agar produknya bisa bersaing dan menembus pasar yang lebih baik. Dengan semakin majunya teknologi informasi, Anda akan bisa menjadi besar dan membuat perubahan dimanapun Anda berada.
Maju terus pantang mundur, tak kenal menyerah.
Hi, good afternoon, everyone. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome to our webinar. I'm Poppy Dian Indira Kusuma. I'm the head of Language Laboratory, Faculty of Economic, Universitas Jenderal, Faculty of Economic and Business, Universitas Jenderal Sudirman, and I also the advisor of Student English Community Effect. I will be your moderator for the whole session. Well, Alhamdulillah, we are grateful to see you all today. We thank Allah for His blessings, so that we can gather virtually to this webinar. It is 2:30. Yeah, although how many participants? Okay, although still 200 participants join, where we actually have 377 participants registered. We have to start the webinar on time. Well, anyway, punctuality is one of the values that we always uphold in our organization. So I hope those who haven't joined can join soon. Well, welcome again, our students, our colleagues, and friends that have been joining and supporting our webinar, which is a collaboration between Language Laboratory, Economic and Business Faculty, Universitas Jenderal Sudirman, Students English Community Effect, and Oak-Tree Homey English Course. So thank you very much for your participation. So today's session is about spread the word with your English. This webinar is actually help to provide assistance to our students as well as for people who care about English to improve their speaking skills. Before we start, I'd like to present our today's agenda and also the rule of the webinar. Our first agenda would be opening speech from our Dean, the Dean of Economic and Business Faculty. And then the second agenda would be, I lost my connection. The second agenda would be presentation from our speaker, and the last agenda is closing. During the session, participants should switch the microphone off and set the video camera on. If there are questions, you can enter your questions into the chat box, or you can have an open mic question where you can ask directly to our speaker. If you want to have an open mic question anyway, then you can virtually raise hand by pushing the raise hand button so that we can identify those who want to have an open mic question. My team will pick 2 participants to have an open mic question. All right, now we go to our Dean, Profesor Sulianto, SAM, has been joining. Selamat datang, Profesor Sulianto. Terima kasih atas kehadirannya acara webinar kami. Kami mohon berkenan Profesor Sulianto untuk bisa memberikan sepatah 2 patah kata sambutan dan sekaligus membuka acara kami, acara webinar kami pada siang hari ini. Kami persilahkan, Prof.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
The Honorable Miss Ika Budi Wanti Pate as the speaker, and the Honorable Ibu Poppy as the head of the Laboratory of Foreign Language and also as moderator in this webinar, and all for participants of this webinar. Firstly, I will thank you for Allah Subhanahu wa Taala who have give us very grace and pleasure so we can take part to join this webinar that had by cooperation between IFAC and the Foreign Language Laboratory at this afternoon. The topic of this seminar is very interesting, namely grab the word with your English. This topic is very interesting because in this era globalization, the development of the word is more dynamically, starting from the development of free trades and also the establishment of several foreign companies in Indonesia with using international language such as English. So English is more important. There are several reasons English is important and in the future because English is the first is because English is the key of the communication. English is one of the most widely spoken language in the world. So in order for us to communication effectively with the other people, we must be able to speak English actively. And the second reason, English is the language of the technology. With the 4.0 Industrial Revolution, we now cannot be separated from the technology that English most widely used in the technology. Then one of added value for us to find work in that we must master in technology. To become proficient in technology, we must master in the language English. And the third reason is add the value to the job selection. When we apply for the job, a number of company now usually requirement having the ability in English. This is because in the world we cannot only communication with the Indonesian, but also we must communication with the foreign from the various countries. Finally, I would like to thank you for the committee members who have prepared this webinar well, and based on the request of the committee, I officially open this seminar with the basmalah. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. This seminar is officially open. I think enough. Wabillahi taufiq wal hidayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you very much, Pak
Okay,
Professor Sulianto, for your support. Yeah, thank you for your. You've been supporting us in our laboratory, so thank you very much. And before we go to our main session, as the head of Foreign Language Laboratory, I'd like to tell you a little bit about our laboratory and what we have been doing at our laboratory. So our laboratory has only been running for about 2 years, and I have been in charge as the head of this laboratory for the past 10 months. And as we all know, unfortunately, I haven't done much for this laboratory because of the pandemic of COVID-19. So we have to suspend some of our activities. The establishment of this laboratory is to provide services for our students and then lecturers and also public in improving their foreign language ability. So our laboratory is not only providing services for English improvement, but also Korean, Japanese, Chinese, and the next coming, we intend to provide Arabic course. In addition to that, we also provide English Indonesian translation and proofreading services. So for instance, if you have an article to publish, then you need our services, feel free to contact us. We'll be pleased to serve you. And in our early age, we still have much to do to develop this laboratory. So my team and I are committed to do our best to growing our laboratory. So for that, we continue to seek partners to do a collaboration with us. And if you have any foreign language specialties or expertise and are willing to be our volunteers, we will be pleased to welcome you to join our laboratory. And if you are teacher or lecturer and your students are looking for a place to do an internship, our door is widely open for your students. So those are what we have been doing for our laboratory. To be honest, my team and I don't have any foreign language background. Some of us have field of expertise on accounting. I myself, I have accounting background. Some others have management and economic background. So that's why please understand that our English, especially mine, is not really good. Yeah, we never teach languages in our laboratory. We don't have the capacity to do that, but we do the management for this laboratory. Well, that's a brief introduction to our laboratory. And without any further ado, let's go to the next session, the most awaited session, the presentation from our distinguished speaker. We are pleased to welcome Mrs. Ika Budiwanti Pate, a very special guest from, I don't know if she is from Balikpapan or Purwokerto. Yeah, okay. To make it clear, I'll read the CV of Mrs. Ika Budiwanti right away. Okay, please show me the slide, Mbak Monique. Okay. Mrs. Ika Budiwanti Pate was born in Purwokerto, 16 March 1976, currently living at Balikpapan. So, Mrs. Ika, do you prefer of being said to be from Balikpapan or Purwokerto? I got confused.
From Purwokerto.
Okay, all right. She is the founder and managing director of Oak Tree Homey English course, and she is currently a teacher and teacher trainer, and she has many achievements. Some of them are in 1992, she was selected as Bekayu Banyumas. Bekayu Banyumas is a beauty pageant held by local government of Kabupaten Banyumas. So she win the trophy. And then she was Putri Indonesia for Yogyakarta province in 1992. And then she was delegate for the SIP of Southeast Asian and Japanese Youth Program. She also mahasiswa berprestasi in Cooperative 5 DIE. And then she was Amazing Minds Wilson Asia Pacific awardee. Master training, she is now currently, yeah, she is master trainer from Pearson LTD Education. And the last, she was appointed as the winner of the best article in the third international conference on teaching English for young learners in Indonesia. So let's see some of the photo of Mrs. Ika. So here she is, very beautiful. As long as I know her, she is smart and then beautiful, and by reading her book, I know that she also have high level of spirituality. So she is a whole package, perfect package. Okay, and then she also wrote a book, Cerita Guru di Atas Garis. I have read this book and it's very inspiring. So I'm personally more than proud of you, Mrs. Ika. Okay, so that's a brief introduction to our speaker. And I do believe there are many more achievements that Mrs. Ika had from us. Yeah. Okay. So today she will be sharing with us her expert opinion about how we can improve our speaking skill. And during the session, Mrs. Ika will take you to a tour or a journey of learning how to improve your speaking skill. The session will be fun and interactive, and there will be a free pronunciation clinic ticket for 5 best participants and for 3 winners from social media challenge. Yeah, so don't miss it. There would be social media challenge. Mrs. Ika will explain about the challenge. Go get your coffee or tea and enjoy the presentation. Mrs. Ika has been joining. Thank you very much, Mrs. Ika. I know you are always busy, but you still have the time and the energy for us to share your knowledge and experiences. We do appreciate that. So with that, I ask that you, all the participants, give your full attention to Mrs. Ika and help me in welcoming her to the webinar stage. Mrs. Ika, you have 45 minutes to give your talk, and the stage and time are yours now. Good luck.
Thank you. Okay, microphone is on. Okay. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon, everyone. First of all, I would like to say thank you for having me here today. So it's been a long talk with Mbak Poppy actually since April, I think, the beginning of the pandemic. And then we talk a lot about what we can do together to for this cooperation. And then it was postponed for several times, right? And then finally, alhamdulillah, today we can meet here. I'm super duper excited to meet all of you here. I see some familiar faces here. My family is here. My old friends are here. And then my team from Oak Tree also here. And my ex-students are also here. I can also see some parents of my students. Thank you very much for being here. So thank you, Bapak Professor Sulianto, for the very warm welcome, and then Mbak Poppy as the head of the laboratory, and then also for all the committee members here. Okay, just relax. I'm not the expert of this one. I have some seniors out there that are more they have more expertise than I have. So just relax. I'm just going to share my experience as a language learner like you. Okay, so you can interrupt me anytime, and we are going to interact through the chat box and also polling later. So if you have coffee, you have tea, you have mineral water, some snacks, okay, please do prepare them near you, okay? And we are going to have fun today through the journey, all right? And before we start, I want you to write down in the chat box. I want to know you, okay? You know me, now I want to know you. Please type in the chat box your name, where are you from, your city, where you are now, and then what food do you want to eat right now? Okay, so your nickname, only your nickname, the city where you are now, and then the food that you really want to eat right now. Okay, you have the chat box there. Okay, I'll start. Okay, I'm Ika. Now I'm in Balikpapan, and I really want to eat soto Sokaraja. And sahoun. Okay. How about you? Bakso, seblak, pizza. Hi Arkan, hello. Oh, hi. Hi Dewi, okay. Bakso aci, okay. Angel, where are you from? Okay. Red velvet, siomay, tahu sumedang, all right. Wow. Getuk goreng, okay, meatballs. Bakso, fried rice, okay. Pecel nasi padang, all right. Sate padang. Oh yes, okay. Ceker, pindang, gudeg, okay. Wow. Okay. We have 227 participants. Come on, go, okay. Seblak candy, chicken mendoan, okay, steak, okay, good. Egg sandwich right now. Hi Sophia, enjoy your sandwich, okay. Indomie, martabak, chicken noodles, dim sum, okay. Hello, yes, okay. Wow, it's like we are reading menus from restaurants. Good, all right, meatballs, okay, tirang, all right. Good. Okay, good. Thank you. All right. Ice cream. Tilor, what is tilor? Tilor is, let me guess. Ati telur, is that tilor? Okay.
Ati telur.
Telur, okay. All right. Okay. All right. Thank you. Okay, cheeseburger. Okay. Thank you. So it's like reading menus. Okay, you can keep writing. Okay. Okay, thank you. Good one. Okay, yes. As you know that I am from Purwokerto, so I was born in Purwokerto 44 years ago. So in 1976, I was born in Purwokerto. I was raised by my parents in a family that is rich of cultures, languages, and religions, and also nationalities. So my family is rich of culture and differences. Okay. Okay. Oh, you're still writing. Okay. Fiona Banyumas Benduan. Hello, Fiona. Good one. All right. No idea oh, you can just read this one, Faris. Okay. No idea what you want to eat. Okay. All right. Thank you. Now, I have some notes here. Okay, now the next one. You have finished with all the menus, right? Okay. We are going to show the slide later, right, Mbak Poppy? Yes. Mbak Monica is ready with the slides, right? Okay.
Yes.
Now,
Monica, Monica will share the slide or you?
Mbak Monica, please. Can you help?
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, wait a minute.
Okay. Later, it can be, yes. Okay. And then the next one in the chat box. Why you think English is important? Yeah, we changed the topic already, okay? Why you think English is important for you? So the reasons can be very individual, right? Why you need English? Why English is important for you? Type in the chat box. Yes, yes, yes. Good. Okay. International language, yes, because you love it, okay? Yes. You will be an English teacher, very good. International company. Yes, that's the point. Yes, very good. Communicate with it, yes, because you love English. That's very nice, okay? Because English is cool. You want to study abroad. You got all the answers here. Right, okay. Good one. Yes. Yes, okay, good one. Yes, and then Pak Sulianto also has presented some of the, key points why we need to learn English, right? Language of technology, international language, right? Yes. Yes, very good. Okay. English sounds cool. Okay. Yes. Yes. Okay, good one. Yes. Okay, because you love English. Okay. Most of you write because you love English and then because English is cool. Very good. Okay. It means that you love to learn languages. English. Yes. Okay. Because you want to go abroad. Watch movie without subtitle. That's really a motivation. Very good. Yes. Because you like.
Can we share the slide now?
Yes, please. Okay. Thank you for yes, the messages. English opens the word and everything in it. Okay, good. Okay. So as I told you before that I'm here not as the expert, but I'm going to share about my journey as the language learner. Hello, Romy. English is an universal language. Okay, the Bijis Coffee from Jogja, is that? Thank you, Romy. All right. Yes, I have some of my best friends here. Now, the title of this sharing is Grab the World with Your English, okay? And then we know that English is very important for us. Why? You answered it yourself in the chat box, right? Because it's international language, because it's a language of technology, and then now we are surrounded by technology. You like it or not, now we have to survive with technology, right? Can you go to the next one, please? For me, myself, yes, that's I started my life journey from Purwokerto 44 years ago. And then now I'm living in Balikpapan. So I've lived here for 10 years. But I spent most of my childhood until teenagers life in Purwokerto. So I studied in SD Santo Yosef, and then SMP Susteran, then I studied in SMA 1 Purwokerto before I continued my study to Sanata Dharma University in Jogja. So my major was English education, Faculty of Teacher Training and Education. Yes, Althea. Okay, thank you. And then what happened? What happened during my life for 44 years? Okay, so I didn't take any formal English course that time when I was in school in Purwokerto, but maybe some of you, it's the same one. Like, I love English. So I started my English learning journey from my mom. I was grade 5 that time, that we had a small store in Jenderal Sudirman Timur, Wetan Pasar Wage. My family had a family business, Toko Pelita Jaya. Maybe some of you knew about that one. And then after school, usually I help my mom in her store. And then my mom usually helped me out with homework. And I remember that day when my mom gave me a new book, a new notebook, and then my mom wrote 5 colors in English. Red sama dengan merah, and then green sama dengan hijau, until 5 colors. And then my mom didn't speak English, and my mom just asked me to copy and write. So I copy and write those words without saying it, okay? So I just read it in Bahasa Indonesian style. And then I asked more to my mom. Can you give me more, mom? Minta lagi, I said. And then my mom wrote some other colors. And then I asked, how about animals? How about wild animals? How about pets? Until some pages. So that was my very first point. Sorry for the noise. That was my very first point for my English journey. So my mom is, until today, my mom is my first English teacher. And then because I loved it, so I continued learning it. At that time, we didn't have any YouTube for sure, no cartoon networks, no what do you call it, the cartoon channels. So but every time I heard the word English, and then I become very interested and very excited. Okay, until then I had a dream to be an English teacher, and here I am. Now I am an English teacher. And I'm so excited during my life journey that I can say that English has changed my life. Can you move to the next one, please, Ma Monica? Yeah, so how English has changed my life. When I told you that, I shared to you that my mom is my first English teacher, and then my first formal English subject was when I was in the SMP Susteran. I got my very first formal English subject. And then as the 90s students, we at the time we had English from junior high school, not from elementary school or kindergarten, okay? So it was like rocketing progress that, oh, I got it, now I got it formally. And I kept learning about that one. I seek more information about that. And then, can you show me this one? Yes. This one. This is one of the things that Ma Popi mentioned. It was me when I was in SMA 1 Purwokerto. It's my very first step for my career that time. That is non-academic first, non-academic, and then I came back to the academic one. So I was chosen as the Paskibra SMA 1, then SMA 1 sent me to Kabupaten, and then I was selected as one of the pembawa bakti for the morning ceremony, and then I was elected as the Ibu Lurah for the girls troop. And it was that moment after the flag raising ceremony that some of the journalists interviewed me, and then they asked me in Bahasa Indonesia, Bu Lurah sudah berprestasi apa saja. And I was speechless that time because I didn't have any achievements. And then 2 weeks after that, my mom registered me for Kakang Bekayu Banyumas. And for the first one, I was the second winner. And the next year, I was the first winner for Kakang Bekayu Banyumas in 1992. And then it brought me to Putri Indonesia Provinsi DIY at that time in 1992. I was so young, I was only 16 years old. But from Paskib to Putri Indonesia, I used English as one of the keys of my strength to compete with others in the selection. As you know that in beauty pageant like that one, so you have a special juries to interview you in English. And I had to introduce myself in English. At that time, my intonation, my pronunciation was, was not as good as mine now. So I had to introduce myself. I had to explain about tourism. I had to explain about the history of Kabupaten Banyumas and Central Java and DIY. And then I had to promote the potentials of the local potentials. And then I stopped my career in that competitions, and then when I entered university, I focused more to my academics. So I was bullied several times of being half Chinese and half Japanese, and then being bullied of physical appearance, that they said that those things. So I want to prove some people that time that I could do it with my brain, not only with my physical look. So in university, I changed my career path into more academics one. And because I love English, I didn't feel like studying. I felt like I wanted to know more about English language. Okay, and then Sanata Dharma sent me to I was the best student at that time for Mahasiswa Teladan Sanata Dharma, and then Sanata Dharma sent me to Kopertis 5, and then Kopertis 5 sent me to national selection in Jakarta in 1997. It was a year full of changes at one academically, because English has helped me at that time. English helped me a lot through all these elections. And of course, my English became better and better that time after selections, after practices and practices. Can you move to the next one, please, Monica? Yes, I can say that English connects me to the world. Okay. This is one of the things that I say that how English has changed my life. One of the things is English connects me to the world. Like in 1996, I joined a selection for the Youth Exchange Program, and I represented Indonesia, Central Java first, and then Indonesia to SIAP. So the Ship for Southeast Asian Youth Program. Maybe I'm sure that in Unsud, it is quite popular for this program, because you got some of the alumni from Unsud, and that one is Nippon Maru. So that's a ship, a Japanese cruise ship. So at that time, I traveled to 8 countries. Of course, while traveling, I met foreigners. I met Japanese, the Philippines, and then my friends from Brunei Darussalam, from Malaysia, and we talked in English all the time. It was a fortune for me that I was confident enough to share opinions. I was confident enough to present in front of them because of my learning journey that time. So I traveled to 8 countries, and then at the end of the program, we had to submit a plaque to Asian Foundation. And the committee at that time, so we got a kind of selection. I was chosen as the chairman for the final discussion. And then we brought that plaque to the Asian Foundation that time. Again, English helped me, okay? English helped me to survive that time. And English helped me to be the leader of 358 participants of SEAP inside the ship, that I led them for the final discussion for the plaque. Okay, next one, please. And English also connects me to amazing educators. Those are my photos. I have some friends here, my colleague teachers from SMA 1 Batang Anai, and also from Mitra Kasih Banjarmasin, and that one is from PGM, Pelita Global Mandiri in Bekasi, and some other schools that at the time I shared my experience as teachers and how to handle students and how to handle materials and about classroom management, those things. It was amazing. It is always amazing to meet educators in Indonesia. As you know that they're really concerned about their students, and they love teaching a lot. They are dedicated, they are committed to their profession. So English connects me to them as well. I didn't have time to prepare some other slides that actually I also wrote down. English connects me to amazing students. So in my everyday life, I teach English to toddlers, 2.5 years until senior high school. And then I sometimes teach in I sometimes teach in companies for in-house company trainings. Okay, so English connects me to the world. English connects me to amazing educators, to amazing students, to amazing parents. Now parents really help us a lot in conducting the online program. And then English connects me to you, to all of you today. Okay, it is without English, so we cannot be connected like this one today, right? Okay, Poppy, should we answer questions first, or there will be a special session for question answer? Will be
There
later.
will be special session for that. Yeah.
Okay.
So
All
you
right.
continue your presentation.
Okay. Okay. I hope that I don't speak too fast. Okay, I need to check
Okay.
that. Okay, no complaints so far, so good. Okay.
So good.
All right. Can we go to the polling, please, Miss Monica? Monica. Yes. Okay, I will answer that one later, Ibu Nurani Ayu. Yes. Okay. So we have prepared a polling for you. You just need to click, click, click. How do you learn English? You can choose more than one answer. Do you listen to English radios or podcasts? Watch English movies and TV shows? Wow, 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 wow. Okay, good one. Wow, movies. Okay. Good one. Okay, good. Yes, okay. Okay. Some more? Yes, please. We have 208 participants right now, right? Okay. Polling is closed. Okay, 100 to 124 voted. Is that? Can we show the result? Oh, you're doing it again. Okay, I'll wait. Okay. Nice. Okay. Okay, carry a dictionary. Simple notes in English, okay? The one that said that without subtitles, is that you watch English movies a lot? Yes, okay. Yes, that's it. Okay, I think we can share the poll here, the polling. Okay, can you take a look at this one, everyone? Yes, okay. 83% watch English movies and TV shows, okay? And then read, the second one is you read English books, newspapers, or magazines, okay? Listen to English radios or podcasts, and communicate, okay? Very few of you, just 9% carry a dictionary. Okay, good one. So most of you choose English movies and TV shows. Okay, thank you. Oh, how many more minutes do I have, Poppy? We can stop sharing the polling, right?
About 20 minutes more. You have 20 minutes.
Oh, still a long time to go. Okay, go. Now, English connects me to amazing educators, students, parents, okay? And I saw some questions over there. Okay, the next one, please, Monica. Yeah, we can skip the polling page. Yes, next, please. Yes. I'm sure that some of you know, some of you understand a lot about this one. You have known about this one, right? So language skills for a full access. Okay, I try to underline this one, a full access to a professional and effective communication. Okay, so actually there are 4 skills. We start from listening, speaking, reading, and writing. That one is the macro skills. And then the micro skills are grammar, vocabulary, and pronunciations. So if you ask me, which one is the most important one? I cannot answer you because that one should be all integrated as your key of strength. So if you master the 4 of them, you can have a full access. I said full access to a professional and effective communication. So you cannot just pick, oh, I can just listen. I know, I can understand, but I cannot answer. It was me. It was me in junior high school, I guess. And then listening, you listen first, and then you copy, and then you can say some of the words, and then you listen again, and then you say it again. Reading and writing. I can say that writing is the most complicated skill because to write, you need to have the experience of listening, speaking, and reading. And we differentiate the 4 skills into 2 types. The first one is receptive skills. So you only receive information like listening and reading. Okay. And then the second type is productive skill, speaking and writing. So you have to produce the language. Again, listening and reading are receptive skills, while speaking and writing are productive skills. Okay. While grammar, vocabulary, and pronunciation, they are also important. That one to have full access to, and then you will look more professional, and your communication will be more effective. And how to achieve them? You need exposure. We call it language exposure. You should be surrounded. You should be surrounded with all the if you're learning English and you want to have that English quality, so you need to be surrounded by English. If it is Mandarin, it's Mandarin, Japanese, Korean, Arabic, for example. So you need an exposure, okay? And then that exposure should be from authentic English or valid, reliable resources. If you want to focus to English, you'd better not to read bilingual books, for example. So you need to focus only to the English book. And then while you are watching English movies, so try not to read the subtitles. So you will think as it is in the original concept of English. That one. Yes. Okay. I will answer it later. Okay. And then not on the exposure that you need. Of course, you need motivation. What is your motivation to learn? Okay. We have intrinsic motivation, that's from yourself, and then you have extrinsic motivation. Intrinsic motivation, I want to learn English because I want to communicate with foreigners. I want to have international network. That's from yourself, okay? Extrinsic is the factor outside you. For example, you learn English because you want to get good scores. You learn English because you win a competition. So we have intrinsic and extrinsic. Both can be good, okay? But I prefer to have an intrinsic one that it will make you, easily to move forward, okay? And then exposure, motivation, and then in that learning process, of course, we are going to make mistakes. So I can say that mistakes plus correction is learning. Okay, mistakes plus correction is learning. How about learning from YouTube, for example? There is a movie over there and you try to listen and repeat the dialogue, okay, which is good. That's an exposure. But that guy in YouTube cannot correct you. You need a tutor, you need somebody else to correct you. So mistake plus correction is learning. What else? I'm afraid that there are so many things that I want to share to you, but wait a minute, I lost this one. Okay, so motivation is very important as well. And later I will talk that English is not in is it English? Is it only English that is for us? That is important for us. What else? And then English can increase your confidence, of course. I can say that I'm very confident to jump into international conversation, into international community, because I know that I can communicate with them well and they can understand me because of my English. Okay, so English can increase your confidence as well. Can I go to the next one? I think I missed some of the points, but you can just ask me so that I can remember later. Okay, so this one, what I love, the beautiful thing about learning is nobody can take it away from you, of course, right? So you have it all in here in your brain. And I love feeding my brain with anything new every day. So I'm quite disciplined about learning in my 24-hour period. So in the morning after I prayed, I usually had my coffee and or my breakfast, and then I spend 5 to 10 minutes reading or watching English videos or news every morning. And then before I sleep, I usually expose myself also, again to English articles or English news usually. So until today, I'm still a learner, English learner. I'm not a native speaker. This is not my language. Bahasa Indonesia in ngapak-ngapak accent is my language, actually. That's my mother tongue. So I develop it. So I practice through my 44-year journey so that I can keep learning English until today. The next one, please. Monica? Yes. This is what I posted in Oaktree's Instagram and Facebook. Learning is a treasure that will follow its owner everywhere. I can say that English is my treasure. It follows me everywhere I go. It is like an attachment here in my body that I bring myself here and there. I travel around here and there, and then I bring English with me. And I just need to speak up. I use my English to communicate. I have to switch. Okay, English. Switch ngapak-ngapak. Switch bahasa Indonesia. Switch sometimes Minangnis. And then I cannot speak Chinese though. And then, but English is always like an attachment here. Even I have that label of English teacher on my forehead here. So people notice me as an English teacher. Yes, next please. Just that. Is that enough? Only that? Yes, so it is not only English that will be your key to success. There are some other points. So in Oaktree, usually we promote it this way, like we give our students something beyond language, because it's not only English that will make you success. Okay, we have some other points. Can you show it to us, please? This is some of the points that can help you successful in the future. Yeah, most of you are students here. So we need to have these life skills. You need to be flexible. Like in this pandemic, we need to be very flexible to adjust ourselves, and you need to have social skills. It's useless, I think, if you have your English, but you don't like to social a lot. You don't like to communicate with people. Okay, so English is your key for what is that, your social life. And then initiative, self-starter, productivity, and then leadership. Those are the life skills, some of the life skills that can be a good match with your English capabilities. Okay, I will stop for a while on that one. We can just go to the question answer. So we have more time for the question answer session, Mbak Poppy.
Okay, okay.
We will have the closing statement later, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
I hope that I can answer your questions here. Yes.
Oh, many questions.
How are we going to manage that one? Oh, lovely. Okay. Oh, I hope I can answer those questions. Are we going just to pick some of the questions here, or all of them?
Wait a minute, Mrs. Ika. We are preparing the slides for the question, so you can read it more clearly, because yeah,
Okay.
and we select some questions
Okay.
to adjust the time. Okay. Okay.
You want to meet Justin? Justin, like, you learn English because you want to meet Justin. Is that Justin Bieber or Justin, the Prime Minister of Canada? Justin. Okay, this is cute. Okay. Oh, how can she learn English quickly? What should we do if our environment and friends didn't support us to speak English? They often say it like, yes, okay, I experienced that one too. How can we improve our language with fun, but it works. Maureen, since this theme about I'm planning to apply. It's better if I have a this. Okay, everyone can read this one, right? Okay, we shared this one to everyone, right? Okay, how can she learn English quickly? Nurani, Ayu, Febriana. Okay, how should I call you? Ayu, Nurani, Febri. Okay, I will call you Ayu. Okay, Ayu. I didn't learn it quickly. So as I told you that I've been learning this language so I started in grade 5, so around 30 years, 35, 30 years, 30 years long journey. Okay, so nothing is magic about learning a language. It's not something instant. Okay, you have to do it bit by bit. You have to do it bit by bit. You have a strong foundation first, and then you go on, and then another one, and then you go on. There is nothing magic about language. And then the point is, after you have the receptive skills, and then you have to produce it. Okay, when you have just the receptive skill, okay, I can listen, I can read, but you never produce your English, so it will be, what is that? It will slow down the process. Okay, so I just to confirm that I didn't learn it quickly. Okay, I'm still learning it until now, Ayu. I hope that I can answer that one. What should we do if our I don't want to be okay. This is okay. Yes. So English. Okay. It happened to me when I was even when I was in university. Yes, I was surrounded by my friends who were English department students as well, like I was that time. But only a few of us were consistent to use English as our means of communication, and the others, yes, I think because they didn't have the confidence to communicate or to start the communication. And it is very important that your environment, your learning environment is supporting and then enriching. And they're also, what is that, encouraging. So they can encourage you. So it's better. I think my suggestion is you can find a community, English speaking community in your school, or that one, laboratory, right? And pen pal, email friends, or social media friends maybe, but be very careful about that one. What I mean is, if you know someone who can speak English, you can practice with that person. Okay, And yes, and we need a supportive, encouraging, motivating environment to keep learning. Thank you, Hanum. Okay, how we can improve our language with fun, but it works. Iqbal, fun here. What do you mean by fun? Yes, okay. So language is not only about grammar, tenses. Okay, there are many ways that we can make it interesting to learn, to keep moving. In Octree we use bamboozle a lot. You can search in Google bamboozle, and then NetGeo Learning. Pearson also have that one. That we have some websites that Englishclub.com. We also have Englishclub.com that you can learn English in a fun way. And follow our Instagram. Follow our Instagram or YouTube channel. We also can learn English together in a fun way. So learning English, yes, you have to take it seriously, but it doesn't mean that you have to you have to lose the fun, right? Yes, Iqbal. Of course, we can improve our English in a fun way. Okay. Maureen and the webinar. Okay, all the best for you applying for any scholarship. So it is what you would like to, how to do a good academic writing. Okay, academic writing. Okay, you have to start from vocabulary, I guess, and then you have to learn vocabulary and then phrases. But academic writing is you need formal writing. I think in the internet we got some samples of some publications from good resources. I also learned from the internet as well. The template or the sample of good academic writing for motivation letter as well. You can just Google and then, but the most important thing is you have to adjust it with your own condition, right? So, okay, you also have to be able to select by reading it and then put it into your case, into your need. Okay. Good luck, Maureen. Okay. Thank you for the 4 questions. Mbak Poppy?
Okay, we still have more slides, but before we go to the next slide, we have one participant raised hand.
Okay.
Ask question directly to you, Mrs. Sika, and the participant name is BJs. BJs? I think it's your friend. Okay. Yeah, Mr. or Mrs. I don't know.
Mr.
Please deliver your question now.
Okay. Microphone. So we open mic, Mbak Poppy?
Yes.
Okay. The beaches. Hello.
Okay.
Oh, this is my old friend. Hello, Romy. How are you? Yes. Hi.
Thank you.
Romy is the owner of the Bee Gees Coffee in Jogja. An old friend from senior high school, from SMA 1 Purwokerto. Hello. Nice to see you here. Yeah. Do you have any question for me? Yeah.
We cannot hear your voice.
Your microphone, please.
Hello. Yeah, hello.
Yes, hello.
Yes.
We can hear you clearly. What is the question?
Okay. The question is why you not study English with me, speaking with me at the high school?
When I was in high school, yeah, we were in the same class that time. And what is the question again? Why I didn't practice it with you?
What?
Why I didn't?
Yes, speak with me.
Yeah.
Yeah, practicing.
So you will be an English teacher as well, Romy. Yes. So in high school, I guess we had less opportunities to practice, right? We had less opportunities to practice our English. Even it was very rare for us to visit our language laboratory, but the language laboratory was there actually. Yes, that's a good point. That's a good point. So we need to create an English atmosphere among friends, so that we can practice our English, right? Pak Romi from the Bee Gees Coffee. Okay. Yes, thank you.
Pak Romi from SMA 1, Ika?
Yes, you're junior.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
I'm from
Yes.
Mbak Popi.
Good to
same
see you
class with
again.
Eka.
Yes, we are
Okay, right.
social studies. Okay, thank you, Pak Romi.
Okay.
Thank you. Yes,
Yeah.
thank you.
Now we have
Thank you, Ika.
Muhammad Alfan. Muhammad Alfan also want to have an open mic question. So Muhammad Alfan, please.
Muhammad Alfan, my ex-student, is that you?
Hello,
Hi.
it's me. Long time no see.
Long time no see. Hi, Alfan. Hi.
Hello, Miss Eka. I'm sorry I had to raise my hand a little bit late, so because I had to find a way to raise my hand. I didn't know how to do it. I had to Google it.
Yes. Okay. So.
First of all, I would like to ask, how exactly is the most effective way of staying motivated to speak English? Because let's say that your skills in English in a practical and theoretical sense is above average, but your self-esteem is pretty low, or maybe your confidence is pretty low, so you have really low courage of communicating English with anyone at all.
Yes.
So how do you think is the most efficient way of staying motivated so that you could communicate with people more profoundly? So that's my question. Thank you.
Thank you, Alfan. Wow, long way to go from Jakarta, right, Alfan?
Yes.
Wow, nice. It's nice to see my ex-student. So Alfan used to be in my IELTS preparation class, so you can see his English is excellent. Okay, and Alfan has the experience of living abroad. I didn't have that experience of living abroad. Alfan has.
It was only 2 years. It's not really that significant.
But look at your English, Alfan. Okay, so how to keep myself motivated, to stay motivated, to learn English, is that what you mean?
To not just learning, just to communicate and just utilizing English in general.
Okay, so well, because of my profession, personally, this is because of my profession, and as I told you that I love English a lot, so I want to know more. And then, as you know, that during this pandemic, we have more and more new terminology. I also learned a lot about the new terminology. So language is very dynamic. You cannot just stop learning and then just I want to stop using it. I want to stop learning English. I think you cannot just stop or quit learning, because this language is very dynamic. Day by day, we have more and more vocabulary that we have to learn, more and more terminology, more and more definitions. And because I label myself as an English teacher, so I need to update myself to lead my team to keep learning, of course. So, and then I keep using it because I'm so lucky that I have international friends. So almost, yes, every day, not almost, every day I communicate with them in English. Of course, I have best friends from Japan and the Philippines. We chat every day, daily, from morning to before we go to bed. We strengthen each other in this pandemic. And then Zoom meetings all the time, in English, of course, if I have to communicate with them. So my surrounding keeps me moving, keeps me learning. My students, of course, when I don't want to, what is that? I want to be well prepared as teachers. So I need to sharpen my ability. I need to sharpen my communication skill and also my speaking ability all the time. But Alfan, speaking frankly, your English is much better than me in communication.
That is an exaggeration, ma'am. I mean, the only ways I can learn English right now is just through video games and watching movies. And I have never communicated with anyone at all. So I pretty much stayed inside my room like some troglodyte or something.
Okay.
So,
but you do it in a fun way anyway, right?
Yeah, so the only person I had to communicate with is just myself through the mirror.
Really?
So I'm pretty much, I could easily identify myself as an insane person right now. But, you know, it helps me improve. So, you know, who can argue with that?
Yeah, but don't be, okay?
Yeah.
So we can chat after this, Alfan, we can chat after this, okay?
Oh,
So
absolutely. Looking forward to it.
Yes, okay. Thank you,
Thank you
Alpha.
very much.
Yes. Nice. Oh, Alpha.
Thank you, Alfan. I was wondering what is Alfan's first language, because this English is very it's superb. I thought she's quite bule. What is his first language, Ika?
What is that, Mbak Poppy?
What is Alfan's first language?
Indonesian, I guess, but yes,
Oh, he's Indonesian.
yeah, Indonesian, and then I think Alfan also can speak French, right? A little bit.
Oh, all right.
But American English for sure because of games exposure, right, Alfan? You don't know, to be honest.
I don't know, to be honest.
But his English
Okay,
is excellent.
yeah.
You can see, right? His English.
Yeah, because his appearance is also like bule, so that's why I thought. All right, and then there's who there siapa lagi?
Raise hand.
Okay, we have Iqbal.
Iqbal. Okay.
Iqbal is also raising hand. So Iqbal, please.
Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Iqbal Rizky Pratama. Before that, I'm apologies if my English is not very good. And then my question is just what the first step if we want to improve our English language. Just that. Thank you.
Rizky, were you the one who wrote the question as well?
What?
You also asked question, the written question, right? That's also
Yes.
from Rizky. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So Iqbal, the first step is meet the language. You have to meet the language. Okay. You have to have an encounter with the language. So you have to meet. Of course, if you want to learn it, you have to meet the language. Okay. Do you have any access to English resources, for example? Do you have any English books with you?
Maybe I look in.
What is your interest, Iqbal? May I know?
Maybe I have dream to go to abroad, so I learn English.
Okay, and then what is the material that you usually have for learning English? Do you listen to songs or do you?
Yes, I'm listening song and then I watch the movie. It's without and sometimes I'm sorry.
Okay, it's okay. Your English is good. Okay, go on.
Okay.
I can understand.
Watch the movie without subtitle untuk latihan.
Yes, for practicing.
Yeah, just like that.
Okay, so you have to like it. You have to love learning. Okay, the first time it's good that you know what you need, right? You said that you want to go abroad. You want to study abroad and maybe you want to work abroad. That's a motivation from you, right? You just need to equip yourself with the materials, English materials like songs, books, movies, right? And then I think you have taken some steps. Not only the first step, Iqbal. You have taken some steps more forward. What you need to do is you keep moving forward and then you keep practicing, because learning a language, you need repetitions. Okay.
Need repetition. Okay.
You need to listen. For example, when you want to learn through the songs, you have to listen to the songs and then you will understand the meaning of the song. Watching movies, if possible, you can watch it more than once, or reading. So learning language needs.
I'm sorry. Maybe you have a special tricks to me for me a special tricks. Special tricks, yes.
Well, special tips. I don't know. For me, this is what I don't know what are you going to what is that, to select for yourself. But I learned English from books, from magazines.
Okay.
And, I don't like watching movies a lot, but I love reading. And when I read, I usually take notes. Okay, so I always have my diary. I always have my agenda with me. Okay, And this
Okay.
one, something like this one, every time I read a novel, English novel or English articles or English books, like motivational books, and then I take notes. So I repeat the words. I make some of the difficult spellings, for example, I try to write it, and in that way, it's easier for my brain to work and to understand it.
Okay. I mean,
So I usually copy it, and then I love handwriting, although my handwriting is messy, but compared to typing, I think it is more effective to write with your
right.
hands. Okay, that one. I don't know whether that one is fixed or not, but that's what I do.
Okay. Thank you. For
All
it.
the best. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. We have Fosi here. Want to ask directly to Mrs. Ika. Fosi, please.
Fosi?
Are you our Fosi? Oh yeah, he is our international student.
Hi.
Fosi, thanks for participating.
Oh, hi Fosi. Nice to meet you. Hi.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Selamat siang, everyone.
Waalaikumsalam. Selamat siang, Fosi.
Warahmatullahi
Where are you
wabarakatuh.
from, Fosi?
First of all, thank you so much to Ibu Poppy and Ibu Ikaya.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for having a time and for connecting me, giving me this chance to have a talk and to ask a question
Yes.
about which I'm interested.
Yeah.
I hope I will not take a long time.
Yeah.
My question is a bit out of today's topic, but connected. My question is this: I'm learning Indonesian. I'm still learning Indonesian language.
Mhm.
I would like to ask you, as we know, all languages all over the world has the same way, has the same rule for learning, because every language has their own rules.
Yep.
Especially, it doesn't matter it's a Persian language, Arabic, Indonesian, or English language.
Mhm.
My question is like this: can you give me any suggestion how to prove or how to make my Indonesian language perfect, phonetical way? I mean,
Okay.
this is because you are as a linguistic in here. Because I learned. Also, I would like to note in here that I'm also as a multilingual. I can speak 6 languages, including Indonesian language. But in Indonesian language, I couldn't improve my pronunciation so well. The problem is just pronunciation. This is what I need to get any suggestion from you or advice, maybe.
Okay. I think it's you are the one who can share to us, Fosi, with your experience and your capability of speaking 6 languages. That's amazing. So I think for speaking Indonesian and also other languages, you need to use it. You need to produce it, right? Of course, you need to use it to communicate with other people. Like I said, that the receptive and the productive one, and then for the muscles here, like I always encourage my students to move your mouth, because you cannot borrow my mouth to speak up, I say to them. And then we have some muscles here, and then some of the sounds are not in other languages, like some of the English sounds don't exist in Bahasa Indonesia, and vice versa. So I think the best way is to practice, and then practicing the muscles, like you're going to the gym, and then you need to practice to produce certain sounds, because those sounds don't exist in your language or in English. But you're an excellent speaker of English, Fosi. Nice. It's an honor that you are here.
Thank you so much. I'm still learning. As you say, I'm not an English learner from my childhood. I learned it after graduating school, and my bachelor degree as an English teacher, guru bahasa Inggris.
Wow.
But now I'm studying master in here in faculty marketing management, management pemasaran, ya.
Oh, in Universitas Jenderal Sudirman, Fosi?
Sure.
Oh, wow. It's an honor to have you here. So I think practice. For me, practice makes progress, not practice makes perfect. But there is no perfection in language. Even for the native speaker, they have the pluses and minuses. Even my Bahasa Indonesia can be so messy. I think I have more structure in my English than in my Bahasa Indonesia because I use Bahasa Indonesia as my lingua franca, as a communication. So it's all blended over there. So and because you have mastered some of the languages, I think it's easier for you to keep moving forward then. So practice makes progress.
Yeah, I agree with you. Agree with you. Just because I studied Indonesian language 1 year. I studied Indonesian language 1 year at the Dharma, Dharma Siswa program. Dharma Siswa Beasiswa. It's like for foreign students. I also studied in here in Jenderal Sudirman University International Relations Office, where Ibu Poppy is still working there now. I learned there 1 year, but it was like approximately one studying year, like 10 months. Yeah, I can speak, for example, for daily speech, like I can speak it. It's not difficult to me, but for example, if I want to join some formal agenda, some formal programs, I want some books or some tools to make my Indonesian pronunciation, make it lebih lancar. This is what I want.
Already lancar then. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, exposure, right? Exposure. So you need to have the language exposure and practice it. That's what I can say, I guess, Posey.
Thank you so much.
I'm sure that you have your Indonesian friends, and then I don't know. I also learned French, and it's so difficult for me to learn French. My French is just intermediate level. So because my English is so dominant, and then because when I'm learning French, my English, what is that? Take over. My English, what is that? Comprehension skill. Take over my understanding of the French grammar, the French tenses, and I like to compare it. But actually, we just need to take it as it is, as a new language that we are learning. And then so that my English is not that dominant because we are learning another language, right? I don't know. I think you need to minimize your English speaking so that you can, expose yourself more for Indonesian opportunity to speak up then. Is that Posey?
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your suggestions. Allah bless you.
Thank you. God bless you too. Thank you, Posey. All the best for you.
Thank you, Posey. Good
Terima
luck
kasih
for
banyak, Ibu.
your.
Sama-sama, Posey.
Yeah, okay, sama-sama. Okay, and then we have our last slide. Please show the slide, the question from the chat box.
Okay. Anita Febri, you're so funny. All right. Question. Wow. All right. Sometimes I already think about what we want to say in English, but we hold ourselves back to say it because we are too afraid. So how to overcome our nervousness when we want to speak in English? Okay, Fidelia Gisela. I would like to ask you to how to convince the people around us that English is fun and isn't that scary because some of them are afraid to speak. Underrated. Okay, Aulia Sandy. Yes, how is the solution if I don't have any friend to speak of? Online chatting, but it does. Okay. I want to ask a question: how to adapt to foreigner who are fast speaking. American there. Yes. Okay. Okay. I try to answer you one by one. Thank you for the questions. Wow. Oh wait. Can I have the guide for the questions, please? Yes. Can you just display the questions here so I can remember the questions? Monica, maybe? Yes, can I have the questions back on screen?
Sorry, we just have lost connection.
Oh, okay. I'm still here, Bill. Yes. Okay. Oh. Wait, I need to make it bigger here. I cannot read it. Wait. Okay, thank you. Okay. About being nervous. Okay. when you have more vocabulary, okay, you are more well prepared to speak up. If you have bank of vocabulary in your brain, you can produce the language more spontaneously and naturally. That's what I can say about that one. And if you are well prepared, you will feel less nervous. Okay, so again, I think the key, if you're well prepared, you will feel less nervous. And how to be well prepared? You have more and more vocabulary and phrases to speak up. Okay, and then how to have more and more vocabulary? By listening, receive, okay, and by reading. Listen more, read more. So it can enrich your vocabulary. Okay. Yes. And of course, nervous is so natural. I felt so nervous before I met you. Yes. And then I felt so nervous that we have 200 something participants here. And then I have to speak English all the time with all of you here. I didn't know that we have Alfan and Fauzi also here, that their English can be more, that English can be better than mine. Okay. But anyway, you just need to what is that, to make sure that you have the capability to what is that, to express your opinions. I think yes, through having enough vocabulary and phrases, expressions. Okay, Fidelia, thank you. These people, yes. You cannot depend too much on other people while you are learning something. That's my point. If you think that English is important for you, you're not going to, what is that? Other people will not affect the way you learn, because learning is very individual. That's what I know. Learning is very individual. You have your own need, you have your own interests, and you have your own motivation that might be different from your friends. So it's okay. I think just you take it more individually, personally, for your own learning process. And then yes, isn't that scary? Because some of them are afraid to speak in English, and sometimes they are underrated. So yes, I think you need to encourage each other. If you have English community, I think it's better for you to, what is that, to support each other. Like make it like your daily conversation. I know first thing it is kind of weird, like, okay, in 5 minutes we have to speak in English, and then click 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 click, nobody speaks up. All right, so but make it, blend it into your what is that, natural communication every day. I think bit by bit you are going, there is nothing instant. I say there is nothing that and then suddenly we change into English and everybody can speak English. It doesn't work that way. Okay, so language should be what is that, should be carried on more naturally and spontaneously as what is that, a mean of communication. Okay, thank you, Aulia, Sandy. Yes. I don't have any friends. Yes, I think joining a community. Risha, are you a university student? Yes, in your campus, I think you can pick one of two. There are always one or two English speakers, but they don't have friends yet. They thought, because you never show off your English, you never use English in your communication. But look, if you have English class, if you join an English class and then you look around you and then, oh, you can be friends with some of them. So your learning environment can be more positive and supportive. Okay. Yes, try to join the, but not only speaking English, right? You can also learn in another way, like reading or listening and writing. Like, yes, chatting can be typing and then speaking all the time at the same time, right? Zoom meeting. Or you can speak up here if you want open mic, so we can have the opportunity to Risha Rida Rahma here to speak up here. I can be your friend, right, Risha? Yes, we can chat in our what is that, Instagram. Okay, the next one. My name is Rama. I want to ask how to adapt. Yes, I also have difficulties, so I need 5 to 10 minutes to understand them, to catch up with them. Australian, American, British, the same thing. Japanese, even my Japanese friend and Singaporean friends. So I always need 5 to 10 minutes to adjust to adjust myself to have the same frequency first so that I can understand them. So, but that one is normal. But how to practice? This one is to increase your listening skill, right? You need to listen to more English news or English program, English movies, English talk show, fun talk show for teenagers, for example. Something like this one, our activity today. So I think it can increase our listening listening skill as well. Okay, thank you, Brahmantia Zaki. Nice name, Brahmantia Zaki. Thank you.
Okay.
We have two more. Okay. How you can
Wonderful.
convince yourself that English is your fort. What is that? Forte. Forte. Okay. That
What is forte?
forte. Yes. My future. My path. Yeah. My what? Convince yourself that English is. I don't know. I said like when I was in SMA 1, when I was in the 3rd grade, I guess, I said to my mom and dad, okay, I will, at the time I said that I would register myself to Sanata Dharma University because of the English department there is good. And then so I registered myself, and then I said that I want to be an English teacher in my school, in SMA 1, just that. It was my dream to be an English teacher in my school, not as a lecturer, not creating a business or what. I wanted to be an English teacher in my school. And then, yeah, just that simple. And then I remember that my dad said, and my mom said that, yes, it's good to be a teacher, but why don't you let other friends to be teachers? And I was kind of demotivated at the time, but I kept learning. I was accepted in Sanata Dharma, and then I kept learning because it was so enjoyable and it was so fun learning there for me personally. And then I have the picture that it will be not fun. It will be, what is that? It will be, my life will be more meaningful if I can share my knowledge. My life will be more meaningful if I can help other people grow. So I think that idea, since I was younger, kept me motivated. So I'm sure I never changed profession until today. I'm not a writer. I love writing, but I'm not a writer. Teaching, being a teacher is my profession. And I'm very proud to be an English teacher. I'm very proud to be a teacher until today. Okay, thank you, Muhammad.
Okay, thank you very much,
Yes.
Mrs. Ika. That's our last slide.
Yes.
And now, time for you to explain about the social media challenge. And then after that, we are going to announce the 5 best participants. But before that, we are going to take a photo session first.
Okay.
Yeah, we are going to have the photo session. Okay, are you ready?
Mbak Poppy, I'm so sorry
Yeah.
for the last question. Question number 10. I can just answer it personally later. For question
Okay,
number 10,
all right.
one. Social media challenge. Okay. I made the poster of that one, if I'm not mistaken. Can we show the poster of
Yes.
social media challenge?
Social media challenge. Yeah.
I had to inform you before that please upload yourself.
Yes.
Please upload yourself and then mention me, octree.id and then FEB, LB, yes. Not this one, right? This is the exit card, not yet. The social
So
media.
we are sharing the slide. We are sharing the slide now.
Yes.
Ke bawah.
Okay. Yes. So please upload yourself in social media. I'm sure that you have Instagram or Facebook. If you don't have any, that's okay. Mention my account.
Nggak mau.
Mention my account, and I can just type it in the chat box. Here.
Sorry, because of the connection. Okay.
Okay. Okay, great. Can you see this one? The next one, please. Most welcome, Muhammad Faisal Andrianto. Nice. Yes. Yes. Okay. Upload your picture in social media and use that hashtag of grab the world. Mention oak3.id and then my account Ikapate and then LBA FEB Unsut. And then we will choose 2 winners from that social media challenge. Okay, you can join us for pronunciation clinic tomorrow afternoon. What time is that? 3 o'clock your time, right, Mbak Poppy? We will
Yes.
invite you. So there will be 5 winners.
3:30. 3:30.
3:30. Okay. 3:30 for pronunciation clinic. There will be only 10 participants there. So we open a pronunciation clinic for 5 winners of this one. They will select you from your question, answer, etc. The committee will choose it for you. I will be the one who chose from the social media. I will choose 2 participants and then 2 golden tickets for 2 committee members. And then 1 golden ticket for Mbak Poppy as the moderator today. So there will be 2 participants tomorrow. Join us for the pronunciation clinic. Only for the winners, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you very much.
We can be connected to our social media if you don't mind. So I'm in Instagram and also Facebook. Please follow our oak3.id because you can also learn English with us. We sometimes post something like Common Mistake Corner and then Did You Know? And then some English tips as well. Sunday Dad's Joke. And then what is today? Idiom, about idioms as well. So you can learn English with us through social media. Free of charge, of course. We need to, what is that? We need to have that kind of English community, right? Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you so much, everyone. You're amazing.
Yeah, thank you very much for the tickets. And now we are going to have photo session.
Yes.
We have, how many slides we have? 9. We have 9 slides. Okay, we start with the first slide.
Okay.
Okay. You can have freestyle.
Okay, wait. Should we use? Yes, okay.
Okay. Sudah. Okay, 1, 2, 3.
You're welcome.
First slide. Okay. Now the second slide. Ready?
Yes.
1, 2, 3. Okay, the third slide. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay, the fourth slide. Ready, Angel? Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, the fifth slide. 1, 2, 3. Okay, slide number 6. 1, 2, 3. Okay, the seventh slide. 1, 2, 3. Okay, okay. Okay, and then the eighth slide. 1, 2, 3. And then the last slide. 1, 2, 3. Okay, done.
Really?
Okay.
Okay. Can I have my closing statement, please? Can I have?
Okay. Yeah, sure. Yeah, please, Mrs. Ka. You may have your closing statement.
We have the last page of the presentation from the slide, Miss.
Okay.
Yes, in PowerPoint. Okay. So I know that it is not this one is not enough. Okay, I just show you my life journey and then my experience as a language learner like you. So but be happy in your process. It's very important for you to be happy in your process. And then my closing statement is English helps me make my life more meaningful. I can see you, I can meet you, I can meet amazing people in my life. I have new friends today, like you, and then introduce my team in Oak3 we have Oktri Bekasi, Banjarmasin, and Balikpapan as well. They are amazing team. And then I think through English, we also have endless opportunities to grow and to help other people grow. And that one is very important for me. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you, Unsud. I'm back. I'm in Purwokerto. I feel like I'm in Purwokerto. Thank you so much, everyone. Yes,
Yeah.
keep the motivation going. Thank you to all participants, the committee members, and then Universitas Jenderal Sudirman. Thank you, everyone. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Okay, thank you very much, Mrs. Ika, for the wonderful sharing. I personally got many new, new insight from you because I never took formal education for English. So thank you very much. And then now we are going to announce the 5 best participants. So please share the slide.
Wow. Thank you, Sefira Wulan Septiani. Yes.
Okay, the first winner is Maureen Maulidia, and then Fidela Gisela, and then Iqbal Rifki.
Wow, okay, congratulations.
Ahmad Alfan.
Yay!
And Brahmantia Zaki. So congratulations. See you tomorrow in the pronunciation clinic. I will also join the clinic tomorrow.
Yes.
And yeah.
Awesome. I'm excited to meet all of you again.
Thank you.
Yes. Nice. I will visit the laboratorium later when I'm visiting my mom in Purwokerto. So I will Unsud later, okay?
Yeah, please. Yeah. I will take you a tour to our laboratory. Yeah. All right. So that is the end of our session. It's 3:10. So it means that it indicates that everyone here, all the participants are, they enjoy the webinar. Yeah. So we took more than the time that we have already planned. So before I end the session, I'd like to inform our upcoming webinar. Our upcoming webinar would talk about academic writing. So I hope you can join again our next webinar. So please, we will inform you later, about this the upcoming webinar. And thank you very much again, Mrs. Ika and the team. Thank you very much, the team from Oktri. You are wonderful. You are so helpful. And also thank you all participants for your quality involvement. We do apologize for any shortcomings related to this webinar, and I personally apologize for any mistake I have during hosting this session. So hope to see you again in our upcoming webinar. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye-bye. Bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone.
Ika, thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Let me know when you come to Purwokerto.
Yes, okay. After the pandemic.
Yeah, of course.
Please stay safe and stay healthy, okay? We can
Yeah, thank you too.
Together, okay?
Ika,
yes.
Your mama is still living in Jalan Jenderal Sudirman, or?
No, in Sawangan right now.
Oh, okay.
Purwokerto.
Yeah.
Stay safe, everyone. We still have 164 of you. Nice.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so very much.
I have my email address. I'll share it here. If you'd like to, contact me, I'm in here. I'm using Gmail.
Okay.
This one. Let's get connected, okay? Oh, sorry.
Okay, thank you.
It's wrong. Ika budiwanti@gmail.com. Wait, am I typing? Okay, this one. So you can contact me here.
Okay.
My Facebook is It's the same one,
The-
Ika Budiwanti Pate.
Yeah, all right. The last is the right one.
Yes.
Okay, thank you, Ika.
Thank
God
you.
bless
Thank you,
you.
everyone. Thank you. I will leave after some of you leave. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Yeah.
We
So
still have
Ika, your daughter is going to university, right?
yes, yes. Nabila is in
Nabila.
yes. Nabila
Udit.
is here. Nabila is here.
All right.
She is attending this webinar as well.
Okay. Nabila, hello, Nabila.
Yes, Nabila Ananda. Yes, Nabila is here. My husband is also here. Bapak Rudi is over there.
Oh, full team, yeah.
Yes, my boys are here too. The teachers in Oak Tree, the admin staff, they are all here, I guess. Yes, they are here. My old friends. Pak Toar, thank you, Pak Toar. And then teachers from Batang Anai. We have 5 or 6 teachers from SMA 1 Batang Anai. I used to be
Bu Sylvie and her friends are here.
from West Sumatra. I have my student here. Hello, Hairi. Hairi and Mommy. Wow, Hairi is one of my babies in toddler class in Oak Tree. Hello, Hairi. Hairi is here. I can see you from here. Hi. Yes, nice. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Okay. You want to continue this one? You have to have a English class. 45 minutes. Are you sure? Okay. So I still
They don't want to leave the webinar.
yes. What is that? The next webinar will be
don't want to.
will be
Yeah.
Indonesia ngapak-ngapak. Okay. Miss Purwokerto a lot. I miss Purwokerto a lot. The last time I went home was when my grandma passed away in October 2019. So a year ago.
Almost 1 year ago.
Yes. And then after that, I haven't got a chance to go back to Purwokerto, but my mom is still there in Sawangan. It's near the keripik stores.
Oh,
yeah.
she runs the keripik store.
Yes, near
yes.
that area.
But Monica, know your family.
Oh, really?
Live mana Mbak tinggalnya? Penatusan.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Yeah.
Yes. So basically, I'm a Purwokerto girl, and I'm happy that I can travel here and there. But now I live in Balikpapan in East Kalimantan. We moved here 10 years ago. Before we moved to Balikpapan, we were in Bekasi.
Oh yeah. So that's why you have Oak Tree in Bekasi, right?
That's my very first Oak Tree. In 2005, I established Oak Tree in Bekasi. Yes.
And it's still running now?
Yes, online program. Yes.
All right.
We have an online program for toddlers until senior high school students. Yes.
Well,
yes.
Ika, after the webinar, or maybe tomorrow, or I would like to, what is it like? This laboratory is very young, it's been running only for 2 years. So that's why I seek partners for a collaboration. So that's why maybe we have chance to make collaboration.
Okay, sure.
Because through this online,